This is what your favorite VTuber says about you. If you have gotten into VTubers during COVID, which was when Fillion started, you definitely know who Fillion is because she probably showed up on your TikTok feed at least once. Okay? You have deluxe brain rot. If brain rot was a subscription package, you got the biggest subscription package. Your brain has more holes than Swiss cheese. Have brain damage with all those holes in your head. But honestly, you made it this far in life. And who am I to question? Because I am sitting in my room talking about a presentation that I made about VTuber. So who am I to judge? You have your moments where you're like really nice and you're really caring. But then 5 minutes later, you're like getting dragged out by your friend group because they need to make sure you don't say something that gets them canceled. Which leads me into my next point. Cancer, if you are a Fillion enthusiast like me, your sense of humor probably gets you canceled a lot. But because you've lived this life for way too long, you probably stopped caring a long time ago. And honestly, life gets a lot more fun when you stop giving a shit. So honestly, congrats. Numei, you are a masochist. You like getting bullied. You smile off of it. You have a degradation kink. Degradation? Whatever. I'm like weird or stupid. Which one? Anyway. Oh, look at me. I am so submissive. Cat girl. Nya nya. Okay, who knew bullying could have such good results? Moaning warning. I'm telling you right now, you open this stream. You open her stream. It doesn't matter. She's been streaming for like 5 years or something like that. She still moans to this day. It doesn't matter if she's whisper moaning or just straight up moaning or screaming, whatever. Any audible noise that comes out of this girl's mouth that isn't words, you can categorize it as a moan. I can totally see why Numei has a thing for Azure Lane. In fact, let me prove to you why Azure Lane is such a good game. Because honestly, look at this face. This face is asking to get bullied wholesomely. So yeah, she's cool, I guess, or whatever. Oh yeah, she also makes music or something like that. I don't know. I think Fifi is amazing because she's really, really easy to categorize. If you ever opened up Fifi's Twitter, I don't know what to say other than you're just a gooner. But yeah, Fifi was on a podcast with Fillion called Fifi, I think. Not bad. I actually listened to the whole thing because Fillion wasn't screaming in my ear for 2 hours straight. But Fifi actually has a pretty nice voice. So if she is your favorite VTuber, you are a nice voice enthusiast. I learned online that intense physical activities between two people, or one if you're like me, is actually very stressful for your body. And so because actually no, let me find the clip. I think there's a clip that I can find to talk about this a bit better.
Do you know what the human body goes through when you have sex? Pupils dilate, arteries constrict, core temperature rises, heart races, blood pressure skyrockets, respiration becomes rapid and shallow, the brain fires bursts of electrical impulses from nowhere to nowhere, and secretions spit out of every gland. And the muscles tense and spasm like you're lifting 3 times your body weight. It's violent, it's ugly, and it's messy. And if God hadn't made it unbelievably fun, the human race would have died out eons ago.
True. Case in point. Checkmate, atheists. You know what? I completely mentally got derailed and I kind of want to restart this recording all over again, but I'm just gonna keep going and see what happens. I think I was talking about somehow comfy, but yeah, I don't know how this connection really pans out. I think I just randomly had a horny moment, but you guys figure it out. Bao, you are probably a furry. I'm just going to skip to the bottom point straight now. She is the occasional gooner, and I will prove it to you right now.
God! 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 Thank you! Thank you so much! Oh, my ovaries, they hurt. Oh, they're aching. Oh, God. Ah, my ovaries.
Moving on. If Bao is your favorite streamer, that means you get the aux in the car. You are in full control of the music that you and your friends, maybe you have those, listen to in the car, and you put on absolute motherfucking finger licking, peace bringing, I ran out of stuff to say. Music. Yeah. You have good taste in music. You are 30 years old, at least, if you watch Vbee. You are at least 30, okay? You probably spent your days in middle school listening to music with the Walkman. You are the liability in the friend group. Remember how I said Fillion has brain damage? Vbee was probably the incarnation of Fillion before Fillion decided to roleplay as a cat girl on the internet. You are the liability in the friend group, and I can attest to this because Vbee is my favorite VTuber. I am the liability in the friend group. I am the type of guy to be having dinner with my friends. I know I have friends. That's crazy, right? To have dinner with friends and they're talking about, oh, let's say the taxes or in California. And you know what I would say? You know what? I've been thinking about Hitler a lot. I am the chill friend because when I am not being questionable, I don't talk, which immediately means I am chill. And because I have a resting bitch face that is upside down, which means I smile, right? When I'm just chilling out, I am super chill, looks wise, and yeah, looks wise, I guess. Okay. Yeah. You are the liability, but your friends love you nonetheless, probably. Chibi Doki, you have hearing loss. You most definitely have hearing loss. Because every single time I see Chibi on Twitter, on TikTok, not only do the eyes confuse me in like an adorable, confused, concerning way, but I have developed a ringing sound in my right ear. So whenever I hear loud noises, my right ear will actually start making the sound that you hear when you put a cotton swab into it. I should probably go see a doctor, but I am too poor. If you like Chibi Doki, I can say with 100% certainty that you are a shit posting god. There is no Chibi Doki clip that is bad. Every single one is a god tier shit post. I'm not going to show you my Twitter account because it's way too much of a goon fest. But if you do have a Twitter account, go check out Chibi Doki's Twitter and you will not be disappointed. But I will tell you, lower your phone volume to its lowest setting and I have saved your hearing. Okay, don't be like me. Okay, I am one Chibi Doki scream away from cutting off my ear and role-playing as Beethoven for the rest of my life. Screaming is your humor. If you don't think you are a funny person, which chances are you're probably not because you watch VTubers, just scream. Shy Lily, you were probably the most popular kid in school, not because you were cool though, but I think it was because you're probably the least weird person that the cool kids could have adopted into the cool friend group. You probably also have the safest search history out of everybody in the friend group. I am not going to let anybody into my search history because, and so yeah, I also learned that Jesus walked on water. But yeah, okay, but like, okay, Shy Lou is not my favorite, but if she's your favorite, I'm saying your safe internet history, search history, yeah, is really good, or better than everybody else. You laugh at basically everything, which I think nowadays the world needs more of. So if you like Shy Lily, I think you are the laughter that carries the world forward. Yeah. You bring joy into people's lives, whether they want it or not. Because I would like to assume that you have the laughter that just makes other people laugh. Vienna, just like Vbee, you are at least 30 years old. Also, you are a League of Legends addict. You are a just chatting enjoyer. And honestly, I think nowadays, just chatting is way more fun than watching a video game streamer, because at the end of the day, I think people enjoy having a nice conversation versus watching nice gameplay of somebody that they will never meet. You are also probably bad at cooking, and I can prove that to you by showing you how Vienna cooks her chicken. Behold. If you didn't know any better, you would assume that I got this image from blacked.com. But believe it or not, this is chicken. I don't know how you mess up chicken this badly, but apparently Vienna was Jesus in the past life because she makes the impossible happen. Saru, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. You are submissive as fuck, not to confuse with the fact that she is submissive. No. She will dominate you, and she will hit you. She will beat you. She will throw every single, not slur, insult in the book, and you will walk away with a smile on your face. You are a submissive ass hoe. You are a cosplay enjoyer. Check her Twitter. I'm not going to do that, but I promise you, she does really good cosplays, and you will not be disappointed. Take my word for it. I am never wrong. I am right 100%. I have a 100% success rate of being right like 30% of the time. You are a no bullshit type of motherfucker. What do I mean by that? It means I think that you don't take bullshit in your life. You want something, you go get it. You want to say something, you say it. You don't like somebody, you go up to their face and you say, I don't like you. It seems like nowadays, people in general just seem to be more and more fake. So if you are truly a no bullshit enjoyer, then I think you deserve a good high five. You're also a European accent enjoyer. I think French is one of the sexiest languages that a person can listen to. I'm not going to say she's French because she doesn't like that, but she can speak French. And when I hear that, those French words or stuff, or yeah, I instantly relax. So yeah. Cool.